In the last video I was talking about the theme of believing your thoughts and how when you see the mechanism, how you're creating your own reality, not as some concept, idea, law of attraction, manifestation, teaching, but as a lived reality, as an observed reality. I was talking about how you can let go of beliefs. The other side of that is calling what you do want into your life, and this is the real power. This is why the tagline of my work as good in money is stop healing and start living. Because the healing modality is almost always backwards looking to a past that's just an idea in your mind right now. It's looking into the past. So it's kind of, broadly speaking, you could say a negative viewpoint, trying to fix something, trying to make something better. And this practice, or just of seeing how you believe your thoughts, this starts to free up so much more space, so much less energy used reconfirming negative beliefs about yourself based on a past that doesn't exist. It's a story. I'm not saying it can't be a powerful program that has effects on your life, but as I say, this is the practice of observing your thoughts gently and not believing them. The other side of the coin, or the other direction, which, to get back to the point of stop healing, start living, is to start living. And that means, what is life? You are life. Consciousness is life. It's what animates. It is the animation. And what are the qualities of consciousness prior to belief, prior to emotions, before we label? The quality of that, I can't say it is that because it's unspeakable and ultimately unknowable, but the energetic signature of that, some people say the perfume, is bliss, happiness, excitement, joy, what turns you on. So to start living, you do what turns you on. And you'll find, as I have been doing since my recent glimpse of awakening, is that the moment you the moment you start to imagine what you really want and how that might look, then you might feel initially that just, how is it possible to even do this? Because there's so much weight of judgment, heaviness, and this is limiting me. But you stop believing your thoughts, and this starts to get a bit easier. So, since it's quite recent, the dawning of the truth of it all, there's still a kind of process going on. In the human experience, there's a process going on. So I do kind of flop a little bit between this utterly awesome recognition that there's really nothing to do, that everything's just fine, so fine, more fine than you could ever imagine. And these heavy energies being felt in the body, in the emotions. But there's now a unclosable gap. I'm able to disidentify from the feelings or the thoughts. They're not me, they're not mine, they're not even, they're just arising. No one's fault, just what happens to be, that you accept in humility. But more and more I've been calling in what I want, and it's been amazing. For sure, there's so many things that I want, my heart's desire, not egoic desire. So many things I really want still haven't manifested in my physical reality. But they are absolutely germinating, growing, flourishing inside me, to the point where it really will not matter whether they come or not. And in many cases, that's becoming the truth. So when we start to free ourselves and stop worrying about things and trust our guidance, that it's there for us and it's always taking us in the right direction, even though there's no direction. So anyway, this is a very long way of saying that I've come to quite an interesting stage now where I really am becoming aware of how there are so many blessings in my day. So many things are just starting to appear that I apparently need for my desires to come true. They're just turning up. They're just showing up. And yet, at the same time, it's still very possible to find thoughts not trusting this, or just overlooking it. The mind will do anything to overlook this because it's evidence that it's not needed. So it will doubt. It will say, oh, maybe that thing which felt so good yesterday and which just happened spontaneously, maybe that was a mistake. It's like, there's no mistake. The mind, it's just the old program running on and on and on, and it doesn't know how to stop. It's totally unconscious. But you, as a infinite divine being, you can withdraw your energy from that. That's what stops it, ultimately. Well, not even ultimately, only. That's the only thing which will stop it. That's why people talk about not struggling. So anyway, I'm not really saying anything today other than it does work. Not that I'm trying to make anything work, but the law applies. And the more you call in what you want, the more you are what you want already. It's not about waiting for it. It's about being it now, being in the vibration of those things that you apparently want and which nourish your soul. And slowly but surely they start to show up. So it's kind of having the, again, awareness just to recognize that. And whereas in the past I might have been always questioning, is this working? Am I getting there? Did I do it wrong? I'm now just receiving. And the more I receive, the more I receive. It's simple. It's really simple. All it requires is consciousness, humility, gratitude is a huge one. And trusting your guidance. And just moving forward. Whilst not moving forward, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so if I'm saying anything, it's just look up and recognize the gifts that are coming into your life, because it's quite possible, even if you're struggling or feeling there's somewhere that you still have to get to. If you look, everything you need is around you. There's no such thing as lack. It's all here for you. And it appears when you open the lens of your perception in order to be able to see it. With a little mixture of conscious intention, conscious imagining, which can, as a tool, can help bring you to get clear about what you want. Because that's another thing which can keep you stuck, is when you don't know what you want. And when you complain about not knowing what you want, but it's really, you don't really want to look at what you want, because that it's bursting the bubble. It really is here for me. I just have to say yes. Open my heart, open my arms. Maybe take the hand that's being offered to me. And give up this illusion that you're a victim of it all. Scarcity doesn't exist. It's all here for you. You just open your eyes to see. Okay, have a great day. Lots of love.